Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sunpark Crocodile Farm and Zoo. In a few moments, you'll enjoy the exciting spectacle, Elephants in Thai History. For the first time in Thailand, you will have a glimpse of the close relationship that has existed over the centuries between the Thai nation and the elephant. A close relationship that has continued right up to the present day. Awesome, majestic and loyal. The elephant has always been highly regarded for its intelligence and diligence. It earned a lofty position in the royal courts of ancient Siam. Treated kindly, it can be a very gentle animal. Elephants found in Thailand are dark grey or greyish-brown in colour and average about 9 feet in height. That long trunk functions as an arm, as well as a nose. And those fearsome-looking tusks, randomly sought by traders in ivory until recently when steps were taken to protect the animals, can be used either to pull up tree roots or viciously stab an enemy. The elephant's tremendous size gives the impression it is a slow and cumbersome animal. Well, looks can be deceiving. Elephants are relatively agile and able to move about the jungles with ease, nimbly negotiating winding pathways or rugged mountainous terrain. Although they don't prey on other animals, their very presence inspires fear among the forest dwellers. Because of their great strength, intelligence and willingness, elephants have always been used in Asia as work animals. They are adept in lifting or carrying heavy burdens such as timber. Tame elephants are also used for hunting and for the training of wild elephants. Only 2 species of elephant survive today, the Asian and the African varieties. Other species of the elephant tribe became extinct centuries ago. One cannot talk about Thai history without mentioning the mighty elephant, which fought side by side with the kings of ancient Siam. If it weren't for these noble beasts who carried our kings and warriors into battle, Thailand may not have sustained its status as the land of the free. The rare and highly prized white elephants, actually albinos, have always been the favorite because they symbolize the monarchy. Since ancient times, all white elephants found in Thailand become the property of the king. The discovery of a white elephant is considered an auspicious omen for the whole country. Several Thai monarchs have even been honored for the title King of the White Elephant. The majestic figure of a white elephant on a red background was the emblem of the Thai kingdom until the early 1900s. And even now, the Royal Thai Navy tricolour has a white elephant prominently depicted in the centre. The highest honour the king can bestow upon an individual is the Order of the White Elephant. Until recently, elephants were captured in the wild, and the hunt for the beasts was enacted with great ceremony, including offerings and incantations. Since elephants were much used in warfare, Thai kings were well versed in their hunting, training and care. King Narai's extensive knowledge of elephants was even recorded in the contemporary 17th century chronicle of the Ayutthaya Kingdom. With the exception of war, the elephant hunt was one of the most challenging events of former times. To catch wild elephants, hunters have to study thoroughly the elephant's patterns of behavior. Elephant hunts are no longer possible, as there are not enough elephants in the forest to hunt. Besides, a law for the protection of wildlife now prohibits this activity. The advance of civilization, too, has destroyed much forest land, the habitat of these wonderful animals. Today, most of the elephants in captivity haul timber for the Forest Industry Organisation in various parts of the country. We are now about to take part in an elephant hunt. Directing the elephants are members of the Suri tribe, all natives of Surin province in northeastern Thailand. Their ancestors were renowned elephant hunters, having migrated from the province of Champasak in the Lao People's Democratic Republic. Other hunters lead at least 10 elephants to this same spot. The more elephants, the better. Now all is set. Each hunter is seated on the head or neck of an elephant, his helper seated at the rear. In the forest, all is calm and peaceful, with only the usual sounds of the jungle. Crickets break the silence with their strident calls. Nothing can be as rousing as the sound of the buffalo horn. Signals the presence of a herd of wild elephants. This is the most exciting moment for the hunters. singer that signals the all clear. The men's hurdle, scatter, and circle method. The Pyeongchang method requires that the right elephant be captured right there in the clearing. The other method, the herd must be driven into the enclosure. Never before has a real hunt been witnessed by members of this present generation. Over here, at Crocodile Farm, you can see it. Even though the elephants are bound by thick cords by day, they begin to welcome the soothing voices of the mahouts who feed them. In fact, the animals learn to love their mahouts, and each day they try harder to perfect the tasks given. Daily lessons make work so much more fun. Soon the tasks become a real art. To this day, the Forest Industry Organisation trains elephant calves at a special camp in the north of Thailand. Hauling logs is only part of an elephant's work. Gradually, he learns to perform other skills. Show business and sports have become popular professions for many elephants, with the approval of their mahouts, of course. Okay, yeah. This is a new era for the people as well as for the elephants. No longer a war sport, an elephant bank. Nevertheless, this traditional form of warfare is still a spectacle to be relived and marveled over.
ทุกท่านโปรดทราบค่ะการแสดงในฉากต่อไปจะมีการใช้วัตถุระเบิดประกอบการแสดงโดยนายนั่งประจำที่และโปรดระวังบุตรหลานของท่านตกใจกับเสียงระเบิดขอบคุณค่ะ Your attention please ladies and gentlemen next part of the show will use some explosion please remain in your seat and take care of your children thank you ท่านผู้มีพระคุณทุกท่านโปรดทราบค่ะการแสดงในฉากต่อไปจะมีการใช้วัตถุระเบิดประกอบการแสดงโดยนายนั่งประจำที่และโปรดระวังบุตรหลานของท่านตกใจกับเสียงระเบิดขอบคุณค่ะ Your attention please ladies and gentlemen next part of the show will use some explosion please remain in your seat and take care of your children thank you
ที่เราจะยืนช้างอยู่ยาในร่มไม้ล่ะเชิญออกมาทำยุทธหัตถีด้วยกัน ให้เป็นเกียรติยศไว้ในแผ่นดินเถิดภายหน้าไปไม่มีพระเจ้าแผ่นดินองค์ใดที่จะได้ยุทธหัตถีกันแล้ว
Thais have always trained elephants in war tactics. In times of peace, in ancient times, they were used as beasts of burden. In times of war, they carried weapons and warriors on their mighty backs. Today, training still continues, but of course, for different reasons. During those wartime processions, an army of war elephants with their brightly clad warriors must have been a sight to behold. The War Elephant Department was an important part of the kingdom's Ministry of Defense. In those days, the king himself would lead the army into battle, and the art of fighting on elephant back reached such sophisticated heights it became known as Utahati. From that day onwards, no Asian warriors have gone to battle on elephant back. No longer do the banners and peacock feathers flutter in the wind. No longer do the heads of nations face each other in direct combat. But here, at the San Juan Crocodile Farm, you can recapture the pomp and splendor of an ancient era when man and beast rode into battle. An era that today recalls the rich historical background that helped weave the tapestry of Thailand's glorious past. The Sampan Crocodile Farm, thank you very much for your visit.
ขณะนี้การแสดงช้างประกอบเสียงก็ได้จบลงแล้ว โดยนำไปฝากสิ่งของของท่านก่อนจะลุกออกจากที่นั่งค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ Ladies and gentlemen, the elephant team shall now finish. Please take your belongings before